Hi, I'd like to talk to you today about a guy called Christian Pearce. He's an artist down there in Wellington, New Zealand, and I came across his work a few years back and had hoped to have met up with him at Comic-Con in San Diego a couple of years ago. Christian was doing these fantastic aircraft that you can see on the internet, and I found them very appealing and was really interested in how he did them and what the background on them was. Anyway, I've followed Christian's career at Weta Studios and his own personal work, and really enjoy looking at it. And recently he's been involved in the design of these giant killer robots with Weta Studios. And in fact, Adam Savage did a review of that board game and is now posted on Tested on the internet. So I'm hoping one day to get one of those, not the board game, but one of the models. And I believe they're going to be making larger models than the small board game size. Anyway, recently, and just the last couple of months, I'd seen an article about Rodder magazine. That's a New Zealand magazine on hot rods. And, Christian Pearce had done a spread on it, and I'd seen some of his work posted on the internet. And I thought, wow, it'd be great to try and get a copy of that magazine and get a real good look at the work that he'd done on it. So I'm just going to do a quick review of this magazine. So this is issue 176 of the New Zealand Rodder. And it's, as you can see here, artist profile is Christian Pearce's colourful career. Anyway, I made an effort to try and find out how I could track this down, where I could get it from, and I was fortunate enough to get to be able to get in touch with the magazine, and they were very kind enough to facilitate the purchase and postage of the magazine from New Zealand up here to Canada. So we'll just quickly go through this and give you an idea of some of the vehicles that they have down there. And many of them are right-hand drive, of course, because they drive on the other side of the road from what we do here in North America. A shout out to Shirley Haslam, who was kind enough to organise the postage of this magazine to me. So thanks very much, Shirley. Anyway, you see various projects in here, and some beautiful, excuse me, some beautiful custom cars. A 1951 Voodoo Hawaiian, I would like one of those. And they have large meets down there, and races like stock car racing that used to take place in the UK also. And there's top 10 hot rods. Anyway, we'll just move quickly through here. See some of these beautiful machines that they've got down there, and some very unique and unusual looking cars. Yeah, hooked on the 50s. Classic cars in those days. So, a little coupe. I'm just assuming that this could have been done by Christian. I'll have to ask him, because there's no... doesn't seem to be a signature on it. And I've just opened this magazine, by the way. There's an example of some of the ski areas down there. Anyway, Christian's article. This is an 8-page spread with some of the most fantastic card drawings that Christian has done. And the article is about hot rods and robots, and how his friend Greg Beardmore had suggested to him that he get his portfolio into Sir Richard Taylor at Weta Studios, and to try and get a job to draw robots, as Greg said. And he did that, and the rest is history. So that's why the article's titled Hot Rods and Robots. But look at this stuff. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Some crazy little vehicles that he's come up with. And this here is a classic. I've seen many photographs of this on the internet. This Super Galot with all the rubbish coming out of it. And these beautiful motorbikes that he's done. I like the sort of tall and elongated look that this particular vehicle has. Rocket rod, and this kind of reminds me of the vehicle on Star Wars. I'm not really sure if he had an involvement there, but a good looking aircraft. And here's a variety of vehicles that he's done with a very modern space bent on them. There's a Russian cosmonaut, the White Dwarf, the Rover 2. Inspired by Cosmic Customs. Look at those great little sketches there. Oh, and I love this one. Food Buster. I guess it's a tea break there at the moment. A fantastic drawing. Anyway, that's 8 pages of work done by Christian Pearce. And beautiful drawings, whether he's used Photoshop or I'm sure he must have used Photoshop on some of them, but reflections and mirror effect, and just incredible work. Really love his style. And I told him I was going to do this, so you'll be looking forward to seeing it when I get it posted. And unfortunately, I've never been able to run into him. I went to San Diego Comic-Con 3 times now, and he was never able to get up there. I guess he wasn't on the list to go. But yeah, there's the laundry hanging out to dry. So there, that's Christian's work, and just quickly go through the balance of the magazine here. Yes, many familiar with this pickup. So there's a list of places where they have breakfast. And so if you're going down to New Zealand anytime, there's a whole list of places here. I've been to some of them. Napier, that's a beautiful place on the east or sort of southeast coast. Um, they had an earthquake there back in the early 1900s that totally destroyed the town, and it's been rebuilt kind of Art Deco style. Beautiful place right on the water. Rotorua, where the Maoris are. Taupo, right in the middle of the North Island, there's a big circular lake there. Beautiful sunsets take place there. Of course, Wellington, in the North Island, beautiful town. Anyway, as you can see, they get really surprised to see so many and such a diverse collection of classic cars down there. Unfortunately, when I was there, I never saw them. Probably not the right day of the week when I was in some of these places. So, New Zealand Rodder, get it on your list, and yeah, look for Christian Pearce on the internet. Fabulous artist, just love his work, and I was so happy that Shirley Heslin was able to get this organised for me from New Zealand Rodder and get it up here to Toronto. So thanks very much for that, and that's it for now. Bye, we'll catch you another time.